Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of DC Comics' latest releases out in bookstores today, already out in comic shops. It's Superman, the Unity Saga, Phantom Earth, Volume 1. This is Michael Bendis' start on the Superman series. It features art by Ivan Reis and collects issues 1 through 6 of the series. It is a fantastic jumping on point for Superman if you have never really read Superman and might be interested in checking it out. So, Michael Bendis has been doing, I think, a pretty solid job writing Superman and has a clear understanding of the character and kind of his philosophy, and gives us a really interesting first story arc that dips a little bit into some of the stuff he did in the Man of Steel miniseries and tying into some other stuff, kind of giving us some glimpses here and there. So the story is... kind of spoiler, at least for the first issue, or the end of first issue, we learn that the Earth has been sucked into the Phatom Zone. So Superman, of course, has to figure out how it happened and get the Earth out of there. He definitely needs to rely on the Justice League to do that, but it's in the Phatom Zone, which means there's a whole bunch of bad guys he's got to deal with. So Superman kind of protecting Earth from a whole bunch of bad guys, including some pretty heavy hitters out there. And at the same time trying to get it out of the Phantom Zone and back to where it's supposed to be. It's a really interesting first arc. It kind of feels like a little classic Superman in some ways, that like goofy, over-the-top story. Superman married a robot type of thing. Like Earth in the Phantom Zone is pretty kind of crazy over the top. Besides, also as it really plays into what happens if the Earth kind of gets sucked away from like the moon and its location, stuff like that. So there is a lot of danger in it, which is really I think good in that sense. This is a hardcover release, really actually beautifully put together. I think solid work. Of course, we have the slipcase. Show off that, but the book itself, I think it's really cool. This is a pretty cool cover. Just the hardback cover itself without the slipcase. The art, Ivan Reis, his art I think is top notch. Really cool stuff. In the Man of Steel, I don't want to say Bendis kind of deconstructed Superman, but definitely jacked up his life and took out some stuff that were regular. I don't know what to call it, just regular fixes in the Superman world. He kind of really shook some stuff up. And here he's kind of setting up his status quo, which is good. On top of Ivan Reis's pencils, we got Joe Prado's inks, Alex Sinclair colors, Josh Reed letter, and it all comes together like a really pretty solid comic. I really enjoyed it. I think it's fun. As I said, it reminds me of some old school Superman comics. As far as extras, there is a whole bunch of covers, some variants in there. Gorgeous variants. And I think that's about it. Like, there's no essays or sketches or anything like that. It retails for $24.99 for the hardcover. I think it's worth it. Like, if you were a Superman fan, I would definitely check it out. Solid stuff, really entertaining, just overall really good Superman story. So you can go get this in comic stores and bookstores now. Obviously, go support your comic shop first and foremost. They are the backbone of the industry. We'll show off the best part. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links, but go support the comic shops. And speaking of support, I want to thank DC for hooking us up with the review copy. We always appreciate it. We like to be transparent as to what we get for free. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into DC, if you are into Superman, if you're into Michael Bendis, or comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, pretty much everywhere at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.